Yes, I'm Bette Bourne. I came out publicly in 1970, and in 77 I started the Blue Lips because I met a group in New York called the Hot Peaches, and they were these wonderful drag queens, and they had a good script and good music and good lyrics, and I thought, that's for me. And then, of course, my long and wonderful friendship with Quentin Crisp, who I eventually played with his permission. As I met him in New York, and I said, do you think I could come and see you? And he said, I'm the most available person in the world. So I did, and we stayed friends until his death in '99. And he died on the 10th performance with me playing him. So he was on his way to London, died in Manchester, but so that was a wonderful thing to meet him.
Sorry, what was it like playing somebody who is themselves an icon when you're a bit of a legend yourself by that point? How did you manage to do that?
Well, you don't see it like that, really. I'm just an actor who acts roles, and the great advantage about playing Quentin was knowing him for 20 years first, and knowing his mindset, and the way he constantly surprised us all by reinventing himself. But you've got to remember too that he was a great inspiration to many people, because he came out in the 20s, and he was out in public in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. And, you know, that is unique. And I once asked him why did you do it? And he just said, oh, I'm rather stubborn. And it was wonderful, wonderful understatement. So that's one of the exciting moments.
You talk about acting, just playing the part of Quentin Crisp. You started off as a straight actor, didn't you? Literally straight, but in straight roles. What was it about that didn't suit you, that you thought, no, I've got to break out of this?
Oh, when I joined the Gay Liberation Front and came out publicly in 1970, it was a huge emotional corner to turn. And I was one of the first people in the Gay Liberation Front to come up with the idea of men in frocks. And out of that, because we all lived in a gay commune, a lot of us, about 12 of us, and out of that came the idea of the Blue Lips, who are a new kind of man. We weren't trying to be female impersonators, although I've done that as well. But they're more like characters to me, rather than laughing at women's tits and the way their bodies are and trying to be that. It's never been for me, really. And now you've got the wonderful David Hoyle taking it further.
Here that's uncomfortable with same-gender relationships. Might be a religious upbringing, it might be something that the priest said, or...
There's another good pal, and so the thing gets passed on, like in a relay race. What's it called? The baton. The baton gets passed on!
Llovió, paró, llovió, y un chico adivinó